Good afternoon. Thank you everyone for coming here for this session. This is a lot more than I expected and feels good. Feels a little lonely up here because I'm alone not. But Dr. Arshad, thank you so much for that very impressive intro. I almost didn't recognize myself over there. So, is this audible for everyone? Yes. Yes? Okay, good. So what we are going to do is, the last time I was here, we did a workshop on, illustrations and all, which got a little technical, so to speak. And at that time, I was able to show only about 10 or 15 cartoons. And so we could neither do, neither watch the cartoons properly nor get into the technical part of it. And I realized the technical part of it, those of you who are interested in the technical part of it, we can talk about it later. But not many are interested in the technical part of it. No? Like when we see a cartoon, R.K. Lakshman for one, or any cartoon, no one's really looking at how you drew the cartoon. The punchline is the most important thing. If it makes you laugh, it's a good cartoon. No? If it doesn't make you laugh, then it's probably Picasso or something else. No. Then it's not. And then is you appreciate it for its art. So, and also, so what makes a good cartoon is something which gets the message across as quickly as possible. And well, I'm saying this because I wanted to sound very official what I'm leading up to. I don't want this to kind of give you any judgment on what I'm going to show. But what I'm actually, for the sake of brevity, and because you are, yes, Professor Midul, please come in. Thank you for coming, my very old friend. And same Biradar, English department. As I said, I spent about 40 years trying to teach English literature in Sikkim. Then I decided better get back to illustrations. Okay, for this, this is the best thing about technology. And thanks to Dr. Kakati, I think it's better if I get here. Okay, we have vision. Oh, did you all just see my unlocking pin? Thank God. No, otherwise I'll have to change it. So what I did was, what fun, huh? Technology. You can do stuff like this. Directly from the iPad to this thing. No, we just this cable which I got on Amazon, and that's all. We don't need pen drives and all. And thanks to Dibrugarh for having such a fantastic screen. And thanks for getting us here also. Thank you. So what we said was, I said we'll call it Laugh It Off, because what else can you do? No, really. Sometimes situations are such, and this is just the intro page. As you can see, I've divided my cartoons into basically technology, to show how we have been affected. It's like a social, the social relevance of what I've been doing in cartoons. I used to make cartoons every day of whatever was topical, and after a period of time, we realized that it reflects what is happening in society and how we are, I don't know if evolving is the word, but that's how we are. You can decide evolving or mutating, whatever, as a society. So I've divided it into technology, where all the younger kids up here, will probably relate to. Then I've put it into social cartoons, which hopefully everyone will get it. Then I have domestic cartoons, which the younger kids will not really relate to, but I can see a lot of my friends here who have been really, oh yes, this is what happened. Then I have a little surprise in the niche. So we will start off with the first one, which is technology. And this is the one which went viral. I think most of you have seen this. About the iPhone. This got to be known as the i2, where you have the son saying iPhone, iPod, iPad, and the father is so angry. He's the one who paid for all the gadgets. Now most of my cartoons are based on people I've met. This happened to a friend of mine. And actually this is based on him. Probably you've not met him, Guru Ladaki, the poet he just was. So he bought wife, kids, everyone, he bought them phones and all, and everyone's complaining, This one is not, you should have bought 16 or you got 14, I should have got that. He's the one buying it and you're looking a gift horse in the mouth. No? So this was the first one. And when you have too many gadgets, this is what happens. You have quantity family time, okay? And the daughter is on the phone. Mother is of course with her cereal and the remote control. Father is on the iPad. I'm sorry, he has a MacBook. If you notice, I don't like putting apples. Over here I put a mushroom. This guy is on his iPad. His one is a mango, not apple. And of course the poor chap over here, he's finished his job out there, no one is bothered also. No? So you don't have quality family time, you have quantity family time. When you have too many gadgets. Yeah? There's also another thing which I'm sure a lot of you do this. No? Okay guys, I'm up in my room with my homework, give me a missed call when dinner is ready. No? Now kids are so this thing, and this actually happens because my wife is here. Our son is in his room, we are texting, are you going to come and eat dinner or what? On WhatsApp, we have a family group. So on WhatsApp we tell him, are you coming to have dinner or it's just in the next room? No? But it becomes so much more easier. How about this? The younger kids at the back, I'm sure you can make out what is over here. Many of us, for us, it's a little effort, no? This is how our language also is evolving. Our language has become alphanumerical now, no? Yes.
I have to ask one of my daughter's friends. Everywhere I saw goat.
Yes, GOAT.
It's a goat.
Yeah.
Running up and down the mountainside.
Yeah.
So then the guy laughed and he told me, he said, Auntie, greatest of all.
Greatest of all time. No, I know. Not with horns and eating grass. Yeah. That's what we thought. So anyway, for us, it's a little difficult. What are you talking about? But for the rest of you, no? How are you today? Fine. What about you? Fine here too. Great. Where are you? Right in front. Awesome. This awesome kind of, everything is awesome. No? Everything is awesome. Even Ahoya is awesome. And then you have this father saying, what on earth are these two doing? They're just playing texting. That's how kids play now. And there's so much texting even at tea gardens. You can understand this. Busy picking tea leaves right now, we'll call you later. That's how they text. This is to show how invasive, because it has its uses also. I wouldn't really want to say something which is destructive, but it has its uses. But if you look at it from another angle, it is so funnier. And why haven't you accepted my friend's request on Facebook? No? Everybody has a Facebook account. No? And Facebook account is more like, I have another cartoon on that a little later. Facebook account is very public. No? Whereas WhatsApp is a little more private. It's one-to-one. So we have this very big joke about the wife messaging the husband on Facebook saying, father of my children, apple of my eye, where are you? I'm waiting for you, missing you, And the husband replies, oh, mother of my child, apple of my eye, pineapple, whatever. I will be home soon, wait for me, something very poetic. And on WhatsApp, it's like, oi, when are you coming home? That's on WhatsApp, that's one-to-one. This, you look familiar. Has your dad also uploaded your photos on Facebook? This is again for the newborns. No? So eager to put the photographs on Facebook, the kid has not even come out into the ward, family ward. At least they waited till the placenta got washed off. Okay? And then they put it up on Facebook. Okay? This is again not Facebook. Any idea how I can change poke back to scratch your eyes out on my FB page? Because poke back is all you can do. No? But sometimes you get so angry, you want to, not poke back, scratch your eyes out. This is something I hope the younger lot is identifying with. I'm sure you guys have been doing this also. This is another very creative use of the this is we've got Carla here. No, Carla, this is something which is like I don't know if you get a chance to. This is jhalmuri. Jhalmuri is it's a street snack, very spicy, very hot, and all of us are addicted to it. You know, but sometimes we find it difficult after you reach a certain age to go to the street corner and eat this, which you used to eat as a school kid. You know, so sometimes you send your man Friday from the house. So say go and get that jhalmuri, but I'm sure the ladies over here must be also swallowing the saliva because you need just that right amount of lime and that masala and then that mircha, hey mircha kam do, that kind of stuff. So what she did was send the laptop and told it with Skype thing, bus, not too much aloo, add some lime, lots of green chilies, no, not that chana, yes, some more onions, like you do when you stand in front of the guy, you know. And of course, Amen is like, he's got a headphone and all that stuff, you know. So this is, I don't know if we can arrange for some jhalmuri for our guests to try before they go back home. No? Donda? No? Maybe we can get some, you can take the laptop. That's good. Hi Kuzangla. Thank you. You must have sprinted from CMS Hall. Wow. Thank you for coming. Kuzangla is from Bhutan. She just finished her session in CMS Hall and rushed here. Don't worry, I have something for that also. So that's Skype. This is something else which is very familiar for all of you. No, it's not Ebola, HIV/AIDS or a brain tumor. It's just a simple viral fever. She just needs to rest and stop Googling her symptoms on the internet. So she's saying high fever, cough, headache, and ultimately gone to cancer, tumor, I'm dead, I'm dying. No? Because we are so used to the WebMD. No? And if you start looking at your symptoms, you'll have all the symptoms. No? You'll have all the symptoms, which, from tuberculosis, everything. A little cough can be anything. No? Hopefully not. This is just a cartoon, okay? This is not true. I knew it. I know my husband's seeing another woman. Really? How did you find out? WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks is where you find out everything. No? And she's also got a mango, not an apple. This is another new thing for you young kids. So how was the birthday party, sweetie? Did they have fun? Yeah, it was okay until her dad changed the Wi-Fi password. This is how you have I'm like, our time was, the cake was good, no? We had games, we had all that. We had birthday parties for our son. No one's interested to come and play the game, no? Who wants to kind of put the pin on the donkey? You're the donkey or they're trying to make them put the tail on it, no? So obviously, when you're saying, remember when birthdays used to be noisy and fun? We should have switched off the Wi-Fi. Look at the birthday party over here. Everyone is so caught up with their phones. Okay, no one's lit the candle, no one's cut the cake, the presents are still unopened. And everyone's like, you're wearing the funny eyes button, you're so... It's such a digital age now, no? We've had instances where friends are sitting at, at a table and they'll be texting each other across the table, Trying to say like, this party is so terrible, let's get out. Oh, why are you sitting next to that guy? I want to get out. Across the table, just 2 feet away. This is how our society is evolving, and I'm sure many of you relate to stuff like this. Birthday parties are very quiet. Actually, everything is very quiet now. And this is Donda, Titu, from our Western days, no? So you still have the redundant, but in the new thing, the smoke signals is saying, he's reading the smoke signal saying, broadband server down, no mail or Skype, will send attachment after network restored. Even the red Indians would be Native Americans. Now of course it will probably be sending smoke signals, all almost complete. Any of us guys have this problem? How many times I've told you not to WhatsApp in the toilet, but do you ever listen? And look where he dropped his phone. And it's still ringing. And obviously he's just finished his job So he has to use tongs. No. His smartphone is going to be the dumbest phone after this. So that's why, how many times I've told you not to WhatsApp in the toilet, but do you ever listen? This is a little tongue-in-cheek. You messaging each other, you have a fight, still got a headache? Sad face? Yes. Okay. No? How about this? Do you accept MasterCard? The poor ting guy? No? You want to swipe? You want to swipe your card? No? Okay. This is, again, for the benefit of outstation guests. This is another version of street food. This used to be very popular when we were in school. And we were always hungry for this. You see all this little masala and all this, the spices he's got on top, and he's got this little grains below, and he makes this amazing mix, with this. Of course, the taste doesn't come from the spices, it actually comes from his hands, which actually have real spices. No. Nowadays, they give you puchkas with that guy wearing gloves. It doesn't taste the same thing. It tastes better when he's not wearing gloves. No? So, but then this is from our school. So now you've got the young kids coming and say, can I use MasterCard? Do you swipe? And the poor guy's having problems. I think we remember this from school.
Who drew that painting? That's yours?
This?
You drew that?
Pankaj is there.
Yes, yes.
That's it, yeah.
Let me check. Yes, it's mine. Thank you for calling. In case if it wasn't, I would have asked you to please use your... Here's another one in the toilet in the morning. Laughing out. He's checking out the jokes on Facebook. It helps his morning ablution. It's better than trying to do that halasan yoga and all that. No. Drinking 1.5 liters of water. Forget all. Take the Facebook or take the reels. No? Sometimes I can't sleep. I watch the reels. Some weird TikTok reels. People doing all kinds, especially the ice one when they fall. And I'm laughing so hard, the bed is shaking, and my wife is getting scared like, is it an earthquake or what, He's checking out the jokes on Facebook. It helps his morning ablutions. This is for us guys. Wow, is that your new smartphone? Yep, been trying to figure out if I'm smart enough to own it. Because our smartphones are like so smart, we are challenged. How to figure out which key to do what. We can't change the ringtone also. I had a small anecdote is my friend was a principal of Namchi College. He had bought a new phone and his kids and all were playing around with it. And he was the principal, he had a staff meeting, trying to be very principally, all that personality and holding his thing. And his phone suddenly rang. And his son had changed it to the latest song. And principal sir is sitting on the head of the dais, trying to be very principled attitude. Suddenly his phone, the worst song. He went back home and shouted at his son, who changed the dial tone on my phone? Of all songs, he had to pick this song. You could have used the national anthem, that would have been slightly more proper. That is what happens to us. Another one. Art. Oh my God, what is it? Is it a heart attack? Oh, thank God, I thought I had misplaced my cell phone. The worst thing is, this is the biggest thing. Whenever you come out, my poor wife also thinks, where's the phone? And then you are, kind of feeling all over, patting us with the phone, and you forget where you placed it, and we have so many pockets. Yeah, but that's what makes the friend get angry. Again. Well, it seems our daughter is in a relationship with a Korean. Our son was seen at 3 nightclubs last night, and my mother has poked you for the 6th time. Ignorance used to be such bliss before Facebook. Facebook starts giving out everything, And poor guy is trying to read War and Peace. Okay, I think that is. Oh yes, of course. Have you any idea how ridiculous you look with that silly earring hanging on your ear? And don't forget his own. We don't like kids wearing, that kundal on their ear. But we've got us, you have this, and you're walking through the streets talking to the skies, Okay. And during our time, remember we had that mad guy in the Dibrugarh post office who would go outside and talk to the sky, letters to the sky. He used to shout at the sky, no? And we used to call him mad. Maybe he had a direct network, no? This is also again, this is all the technology cartoons, at least. Thanks to Facebook and Skype, my son knows exactly what his net friends are doing in Toronto, New York and London. And that's why he forgot his friend's birthday in Tadong. Yes, Tadong is a local place, you know. So you're so connected to everything outside, except to reality, which is right beside you. This is what happens. And you say you're wishing people, wishing happy birthday, Mr. Trump, happy birthday, Obama, all that stuff. Oh, your birthday, I forgot, man, sorry. This is also another true story. Hey, look, Spider-Man 2 is now showing at Vajra. Shall we go see it, son? Only if I can take my iPad. These kids will, you know, when you want to go see a movie, why would you want to take your iPad? But they must have the iPad. We had another case where this friend said, please send your son for this birthday, you know, at this thing, we're going to have birthday. First thing is at the swimming pool. Does the swimming pool have Wi-Fi? We would be bothered about the cake, the games, you know, the presents, saying, no, first, do they have Wi-Fi? If they don't have Wi-Fi, then I'm not going for the birthday party. This is for our generation. Do you tweet? No, I twitch. This is what we do. We don't tweet. And despite having so many gadgets, this is what happens with our generation. He's got Xbox, he's got Transformers, he's got gamepads, everything. And still, like, you find most kids is, I'm so bored here, nothing to do. For us, it's like you get that one of that, those big lemon thing, no? What do you call them? That was enough for an entire afternoon of football, no? Get friends, get big lemon thing, take it out and play football until you kick it to shreds. Then you open it, eat it up, get another one and play it. Okay, so this is the technology part. Okay. Did you all like it? Yeah. Okay, good. I'm happy. So, thank you. You can do that 3 times because I've got 2 more files. Okay, so since this, I've put all this roughly under social cartoons. No? Because some of them may not be relevant, please explain to Carla. Oh, sorry. Carla, did you identify with some of those kid stuff? With Mia and Malik? Or they're not yet into gadgets?
They're in the border parts. The border part is...
Oh yes, see, of course, it's universal. They've got everything at the fingertips, but still they're bored. Wow, how did you manage to get that hot Shahrukh look? Try sucking on a dry water pipe 24/7. This is true for us who have water problems, no? You have those PVC pipes. The younger lot, you don't need to worry, you won't understand because it's your dads who go and do that. Because their mothers told them to go and do it. Take the pipe, then you have to suck on it to get the water out. No? Water flowing. Civic sense, what's that again? This is how ironic it gets. We're doing this all over the place. Okay, Dr. Devajit and Mridul are not here. Sanjeev, are they? Oh no, sorry, not Mridul. I meant the medical doctor. No, so this actually is true with that. He's saying, Doc, I've already completed 4 bottles of Corex syrup, but my cough has not gone. Do you think it's an infection? Infection sounds more like addiction. No? 4 bottles, this happened, you know, after 4 bottles you start feeling nice and let's not describe it anymore. This is in Sikkim when we used to have those buns, you know, the political buns. So that would stop all traffic. And now the road from Gangtok to Siliguri is littered with a lot of these monkeys. Those of you who have gone, you know, Professor Ashad and all, you must have noticed these monkeys sit on the parapet because the people who are traveling, they throw them food. You know, now that's been banned. They've banned that, and this is because it is tempting more and more monkeys to leave their natural habitat, which is the forest, and to come and sit on the parapet waiting for, you know, waiting for people to throw. And monkeys are monkeys, they'll take the easiest way out. So the forest department is trying to control that. Now they've imposed a fine. So you cannot give food stuff to the monkeys. But this is how the monkeys have got spoiled also. When there's bun and there's no traffic on the road, this is probably what happens to the monkeys. God, I hate these buns. No vehicles, no food. Oh, I see any cars, nothing possible. We've become so dependent on the handouts, I've even forgotten how to climb trees. And if a monkey forgets to climb trees, this is what happens. You don't need to say anything. You have a monkey using a ladder to climb a tree. And of course, you can make out the wife is below pointing out, no, that one, the other one, this one. It's always the other one. This is again something I found out with my son. Dad, I want to cut my hair short like Bruno Mars. And the dad is remembering when he told his father, Dad, I want to grow my hair long like the Beatles. So at time you want to grow it hair, you want to grow it long. And now they want it short. Again on the bun. What do you mean the bun situation is back to normal? She's so already ready for the long haul, bought all this, and suddenly said, this used to happen in Sikkim also. Because if there's a bun, 40 days bun, no vegetables, no ration, no groceries. So what would happen is people would stock up. This also happens during earthquakes, and then landslides. There's panic buying, panic buying, and you buy so much. I buy all pumpkins, and I suddenly say, no, it's situation normal, and you're having pumpkin soup for the rest of the week. So who's going to have the pumpkins? Okay, this is for the young mothers, for the kid. Okay, this year's Booker Prize awardee. That year, Aravind Adhika had one. Okay, and the husband saying, oh honey, are you preparing for admission into LKG or the IAS? It is getting so difficult. Even a simple, play school also you have problems like that. Is your husband allergic to dust? No, he's allergic to his office staff recognizing him in the LPG queue. Because you've got to stand in line for your cylinder. And you can't ask somebody else to go and get the cylinder because he's got to get his own cylinder. In fact, I've got it on, I had another cartoon where I had the space shuttle up in space, space shuttle up there. And this guy is saying, Commander, is that the Great Wall of China? And he's saying, no, that's the great LPG queue of Sikkim actually. This is something the ladies who need help saying, dinner's ready with the maidservant and the husband. Dinner at 6 o'clock, are you nuts? Shh, don't upset her. She wants to watch her serial. That's why dinner's early tonight. Let it be. The maidservant is the most important person in the house. Without her, the house will not run, especially the husband and wife. And the poor chap has just poured himself a drink. Okay, and already dinner is there. So again, washing machine, yes. Vacuum cleaner, yes. Flat screen TV, yes. Puja bonus, yes. Okay, let me think about it. Are you hiring this maid or is she hiring you? Is the other way, like you're so desperate to have to keep this maid servant because without her, especially if the husband and wife are working, Professor Middle is nodding his head like, this is what it takes out all the secrets here. This is another true story. We were watching Pirates of the Caribbean. Very, very intense scene and pin drop silence in the hall. And this idiot, his phone rang. And for some reason, they think when they put their head down, people can't hear. And in that silence, we heard him say, hello, yes, I'm in a meeting now, I'll come back later. All of us laugh because, he's not in a meeting, he's in a movie hall. Yeah. No. Hello, yes, I'm in an important meeting right now. This is puja, again, for the husbands. This year's puja discounts and sales are even better than last year. Yeah, and like last year, we'll save so much money that with the discount that we'll go broke. You save so much, but 20% here, 50% here, 60% there. You save so much money. So where's the money? That money is all gone. This is when in Gangtok we had Beatles night. Beatles night for all the senior guys. And you had to dress up like the Beatles or the dress code was Beatles. So this poor guy is trying to be the Beatles saying, yep, it looks Beatle alright. But if you comb all your hair to the front, what about the back of your head? Because you need, the younger lot, you can Google Beatles and see what the hairstyles are actually. For the rest of us, we know what it looks like. Again on hair. Remember when we used to also let our hair down like those kids on the dance floor? Yep, only difference that now it is a hair that is letting us down. Okay, this happens to all of us after some time. The helipads start appearing. Oh yes, again, my generation, when you're in school. As kids, they compared school reports. Now they compare medical reports. Your cholesterol is lower than mine. Yes, but my sugar is much higher than yours. When you're in school, you get a report that saying how much you got in history. I clocked in maths. I got this much in geography. All that is gone. Now after 60, you say, how much your sugar is this much? Oh, my blood pressure is okay. So this is the reality of as you keep getting older. This is again the new generation and the old generation. Pizza is the new flavor, no? Our kids love to have pizzas. So the poor grandfather went, of course I went to get him a pizza. But they asked so many questions, I didn't know what I wanted. Any older person who's gone and tried to order pizza from Domino's, you would have seen this, isn't it? Oh, wonderful, thank you. I'm glad that, sir, thank you for coming. I was glad you could make it from your session, no? But that's also the venues are very good, but sometimes we have to move from one to the other thing. So this is what happens when you go to Domino's. They would ask you so many questions, no? You just want a pizza. They says you want thin crust, what? Double crust, double cheese. What do you want side thing? Garlic bread. You want anchovies or like my wife's niece said, you want to have pizza? Yeah, I don't want to eat those black rings. That's those olives. No. So you want extra virgin oil or what? So many varieties, you get so confused. No? And ultimately, and then you say, okay, this pizza is 300 rupees. By the time you finish ordering, answering all these questions, your pizza is costing about 1500 rupees. So why is it costing so? Because you wanted a side dish of garlic bread? No. With double cheese. Okay. And the thing is, Kusama, if you notice, with the Pangde and the Bakhul, this also kind of geographically, it places it in our region. Because after the internet, like the first cartoon which I showed you, the iPad one, with the internet there's no question of copyright, you know. You can kind of say like this is mine, it just goes. But if you notice the first cartoon, the lady is wearing a salwar kameez, you know. So that kind of places it in our region. You know, so they can wipe out the name and all that, that's all right. I can't help. But at least, you know, so if you have dress wise, if you do this, then it places this cartoon in our area. This is what we were talking about at dinner yesterday. You are all so quiet suddenly. I hope it's not bad news. No, actually we were so engrossed in the conversation, we forgot what we were talking about. No? And this is like, happens to all of us. We were talking, then you say, oh, I remember what happened, and then you forget what happened. No? This is very particular to my generation friends, all of us. And I can see Donda's taken off because he knew this was coming, I think. This is during exams in all our houses, if you notice. Sorry, all social events in this household are indefinitely postponed till after the school final exams. You may leave presents on the doorstep. No, there is no, when there's exams in the thing, now the parents are so hands-on. No? The parents are totally hands-on. They actually take leave from office to sit with the children from class 5, 6 onwards. So the pressure comes onto the children actually. No? This is the pressure for the dad. He is so nervous outside the maternity ward first. Then 3 years later, equally nervous outside the LKG admission test. No? The same dad, you know. What will the kid come out? Okay, daughter, son, whatever. Then after 3 years, you have all this. Traffic jams. Sir, I'm caught in traffic and will be late coming to office. So will I. I'm 1 car behind you. Even your we have terrible jams in Gangtok. Even Guwahati has terrible jams. No? Mm. French Open tennis in the afternoon, Euro soccer at night. I'm amazed how you manage not to lose weight. You know? Because that's the only exercise we do. Watch, or you watch exercising YouTube videos, how to lift the weight. Okay, you lift, I'll watch. This is something which is very relevant and very prevalent now, no? Come on guys, for once, can't we just eat it without WhatsApping it? Have you noticed whenever you go to a restaurant, nice restaurant, and say, okay, take a photograph, no? And say, no, let the food come first. You want to take a photograph with the food, so that you post it on Facebook or Instagram, feeling awesome because I'm eating pizza with double crust cheese and all. So you never take without food. You say, wait, let's first food. When the food comes in, then you take, okay, I'm biting into it, let me take a photograph. No? Now I'm eating it, solving all levels. Except of course when it finally comes out. Yeah. This is a true story. This is what happened with my dad actually, Son, I think it's now high time that you get yourself a wife. Sure thing, Dad, whose wife would you like me to get? So mad. This is when the son is trying to, avoid the $1 million question. When are you going to get married? Get a wife. And finally he says, okay, whose wife do you want me to get? What else? So many flavor, only one liver. We don't get just one liver, but so much to choose. No? Okay, that is the social one. I hope you're finding the cartoons little. I've tried to put them roughly in this thing. Now we come to domestic. How are we doing for time? Dr. Ashok?
You continue, please. We are very happy.
Oh, I'm glad. No, actually, all of us are running late, This is domestic. So this is going to be more closer home. Nothing to buy. When I finally find a place to park, get out there and buy something. It's so difficult to find parking space, when you go out shopping. And then for the ladies, there's the shop, you stop. And that's not the place you're supposed to stop. No. And the cop is waiting for you to, make a mistake and he'll come there. Now even the challan is digital. You don't get a chance to even talk to him. You just punch the number, next thing you know, you'll get a, email saying that you please pay. So when you get, first you shop, then you look for parking. Now you get parking. So shopping is big time. No? So the best thing for a husband is meet your new shopping companion. This way everyone's happy. You just send the whole ATM machine on you. No. Take this guy, he'll carry the ATM machine for you. Take the ATM machine whenever you want to shop, use this. This happens to any of you? Sometimes I worry that she shops online just to pop the bubble wrap. No? This is also an addiction, no? No? Guess who's laughing? You girls must have that. And also there's a kind of a technique to it. You have the single pop, which means you just use it and go pop, 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 pop. But if you're really that, manic, then you take the whole thing and turn it around, then you get that machine gun pop. Yes. See? Many heads are going yes, and many heads are saying, what the hell is he talking about? Okay, and it doesn't matter if she's ordering shoes from Jimmy Choo. Another one. Okay, Prada, Versace, Jimmy Choo, Zipper, all this. Honey, you know why I buy so many outfits? Because I know you deserve to see me in my best. Logic like that is hard to beat. You think I'm buying this clothes for me? No, it's because of you. Because if I look good and you look good. Oh, not bad, yeah. Take the GPF account also goes now. And this actually I had done many years ago. Okay, the helicopter. Oh, good, that must be the 3-bedroom flat I ordered online. But now Amazon is actually delivering, Amazon has come up, I saw it on, again, WhatsApp University or Facebook. They're actually delivering prefabricated homes, which you deliver, and you can put it up in about half an hour. Oh, is that the end of, no. Oh, this one. Bird flu? How can he have bird flu? I have not let him out of my sight for the past 10 years. And she's got a point. Henpecked husbands are immune to bird flu. No, while you're already henpecked, how much more peck you want to get? This is the time when they were serious. No? If I was you, Dad, I'd avoid going near her right now. The cable line is down. Very bad. No? This is when we had all the series. Now, of course, OTT, Netflix and all has taken over. But this is in the older days when there used to be like, the moms and all would be sitting and saying like, tomorrow 7:30, I have to watch this serial. No? I have to watch this serial because the daughter-in-law is coming back or something like that. No. Nothing cures insomnia quicker than exam time. You feel so sleepy at that time. No? This is true for all the kids. When it's time to study or even go to school, it's so difficult to make them wake up. But Sunday they are up like real early. When they don't have to go to school, they're suddenly up. So you can make out these all true stories. Who says chivalry is dead? See, I'm still opening doors for you. No? But of course, this is the washing machine door. This is also familiar? You go to temples and you go to a puja thing, especially when you have exams. No? So the father also knows, is it exam time? No. This is something which was quite interesting. We have suddenly this come up, no? Miss Sikkim and the beauty pageants and all that. Almost like every state would have. And then you start, almost starving yourself because you want that zero figure and all that. So it's like the parents saying, actually I think I'm glad she didn't win the title. No? At least now she can eat what she wants as much as she wants. Which is more important actually. Another one. No? Carla, have you been through this? Let's hope he's too old for Transformers by next year. You used to get these toys and the main person has gone to sleep because he's given up, and then the father and mother trying to put that Transformer because it's supposed to turn into a truck and then into a robot. And you have ended up breaking parts because you want to force it to become a truck and suddenly one hand breaks. Okay, so this is one of the, even the toys are difficult. Okay, this comes to the sports. Life is gonna get pretty messy around here soon, especially regarding the TV remote during football season. Okay, I do this during the 2014 World Cup. Alright? And this is because our timing is different. So we call it the beautiful game of football. 5:30 is very nice. No? 5:30 game you watch. 8:30, little difficult. By 11:30 you're like knocked out and you're still trying to watch. And you're trying to stay awake. So no, Argentina is playing against Spain. I have to stay awake. After some time, both the teams look the same. You don't know who is playing against who. No? And you do things like this. Okay, FIFA 2014 on LG OLED curved TV, 5,75,000. Now, of course, the price of it. This used to be the marketing ploy. Then Sony home theater, 57,000. Then you have the lazy boy chair. Deep sleep prices. After buying all this, when the game actually comes in, you're fast asleep. Okay. Because you get fast asleep? I'm not going to be seeing a great deal of you for a month starting today, huh? What makes you say that? Why do you think she thinks she's not going to see him? He's not planning to sleep at all. No? Let us not say anything more about that. Oh, that is a very good thing. Ah, yes. And that's a goal. Yes. He does that 4 times, during the game, the highlights, the repeat telecast, and the news. If it's your team, every time they score a goal, yes. No? And we've had times like I sit with my father-in-law, we watch all of us football thing, and they've replayed it against, again another goal. Just show that goal again. It's just a repeat. That's the thing. IPL, cricket. Are you kidding? During IPL season, the only thing I can change is the topic. No changing, especially if India is playing Pakistan, my God, it's like a clamp down. Nobody go anywhere. We've got to watch this. And of course, the World Cup, from the ladies' point of view, so that's what this World Cup fuss is all about. Saying only men could think of a cup without a saucer. Necessity is the mother of invention, especially during a power cut. I'm sure many of us have done this. You have to go to class, you got to late, no power, you got the iron and a crumpled shirt. What to do? No? That's why it was better during our olden times when you had that guy with the dhobi guy with the the coals, no? With that heavy, you don't need to go to the gym also. This was enough. No, and then you blow that would never go on. But we've done this. This must be a culture shock for Kala, but this happens.
Today I did morning.
Oh, see, that's how close. Thank you, sir. This is how close it is. No. Even this one, remember the ice bucket? No, it was going crazy viral. Everybody takes this bucket of ice and then you pour it on yourself, then you make a reel and then show it. No, ice bucket, and we are so crazy about making reels. Everybody will do that, but not in our area. We have water problems, no? And he's got his wife running after him saying, "I'll give you your ice bucket challenge. You know how long I have to stand in line for that one bucket? Come on." And that one bucket, after getting it, so this guy just because of the TikTok. Especially for Kerala. For God's sake, Mom, I'm gonna be okay. Just play school, you know. Now the kids are very smart, not like our time. And it's the mom who's kind of freaking out. No, this is my baby, and the father is saying, let her be, you know. But the kids are quite happy. They're very, very actualized. And you have extra hyper parents like this. He's just gone to play school, and the mom is asking, and what about extra tuitions? Can you coach him after play school for maybe a couple of hours? We are so caught up with tuition. You want him to I want him to come first in play school. And the pressure starts building up from there. No? And that pressure builds up, and now at least some of it has come down. But still, I think some kids are pressured like you must do well. No? That is the play school thing. Tuitions. Of course. The wife. So are you happy with me? Is that a trick question? Because we husbands really don't know how to answer that. No? Is that metaphorically or figuratively or literally? No. Is it? And you cannot even phone a friend because he'll also have the same problem. No. You can't phone a friend. 50-50, you've had it. Okay. Those are the only safe domestic ones I can show you because I've got to go home also. Alright. And then I've got this niche. This is for those people who are like Shillong based. No? Remember Shillong? This is crazy only for Shillong. Remember this? All the lime marks. And I've got Sherlock Holmes saying, elementary, my dear, what a show. It is lime, but why? Those who are not into eating kwai, the betel nut, doma, will not understand what this is. Because we have this habit of rubbing the lime on any surface. No?
And again, the outfit is specific.
Yeah, it's very specific. And also, it's not Dr. Watson, it's water shun. Because water shun in Kasi means don't rub lime. No? This I sent to my friends during Christmas. I told you to take it easy with that Shillong kwai, but you never listen. Even Santa is 1 for 6. You get this kick, no? And you have a reindeer saying, try some candy, I hear it helps. And Rudolph the reindeer saying, maybe you should have said no, no, no instead of ho, ho, ho. No? Oh, this is something which probably all of us will float in saying, airport security, you made me take off my belt and hold out my arms. What did you expect? No. Airport security is like quite crazy. I think train journeys are much more dignified than airline. You get herded like sheep, no, into lines, and then when you come there, and as it is, and they're always suspecting you, looking at you, you know, up and down. Especially around 26 January, we'd gone to Calcutta. Around 26 January is like a nightmare. No, they'll check you so thoroughly, they might at the end of it say, sir, you've got kidney stones, you better go and get yourself checked. This is something which I was taken from all this lit fest I got, no? I was saying, very good question indeed, and thank you for asking a pertinent question, miss, because it allows for exploration of alternate cross-disciplinary theories that are vital for a comprehensive conversation. What was the question? You're so caught up with your reply. I forgot the question. What was the question? And then I think the final one. Oh yes, this is something I'm sure we just had Mamang Kunjang Labs, you know. This happened at the last Dibrugarh University thing. You think, good session, prof, got to rush to my next venue. Ditto here, and all of them run. They say, wrong hall, sorry, can't stop, ditto here. You're running up and down this year, but I'm very glad you've got autos, you know. So you can hop into the auto and then the auto at least takes you. Last year we were running here and there, and then Robin and me, all of us saying, where are you? I'm in CMS hall. Okay, where is CMS hall? I'm coming there. We come out the CMS hall at the end of the road. And by the time you reach there, they're already coming out. No? So this is from there. And Dibrugarh is not here. This is again literary. Even Poe. Some more Bhujjalakia, Mr. Poe, never more. After you tried Bhujjalakia, this for our station guest, this is the hottest, one of the hottest ghost pepper, no? This poor Poe, and he's got ceasefire in his hand. I think one last one. Oh yes, this is Dibrugarh 24. We had Rahul here, and Dibrugarh was singing Amore Mio at one of the dinners. And actually we were saying the Rahul which was there was just a cutout, you know, because so busy running all over the place. And we had this, Kunjangla, we had Wang was the cartoonist who would come last year from Bhutan. So he was trying to sketch Rahul and saying, Rahul ji, please be still, I'm trying to sketch you. No can do Wang, I gotta get Dang. Dang was from Vietnam. No? And Dang would always get lost. And poor Rahul running to get Dang. Okay, and he's running around, stop that bus. And he also had a problem, where on earth is Panks? Because that time my session was in the library. Again, I was, I think, in wrong car or something. And poor Rahul was calling me, your session is here just now, please come up. So this I will give him after the thing. So that's it. That's what I've got for you guys.